The reports of the Kingdom Hearts games have always been a point of mystery and education throughout all of the games they have appeared in, so with this new 3-part series, like my Saving the Birth by Sleep trio videos that I did, saving Ventus, Terra and Aqua, links to those will be in the description below, I will be chronicling every single Ansem Report, Secret Ansem Report and Xehanort Report from their respective games, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2 and Birth by Sleep. I will explain what each report means as I go along, so to start off this series, in episode 16 of Kingdom Hearts Lore 101, I will be covering the Ansem Reports. So buckle up because this is going to be a long video. Let's dive into it. The Ansem Reports of Kingdom Hearts were thought for a long time to have been written by Ansem the Wise. However, it is stated in the Secret Ansem Reports that the only report written by Ansem himself was Ansem Report 1. It is proven that apprentice Xehanort posing as Ansem the Wise writes reports 2 through 13, with it becoming clearer that Xehanort is the one behind it in reports 10 to 13. Ansem Report 1. Much of my life has been dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. That knowledge has guarded this world well, not a soul doubts that. I am blessed with people's smiles and respect, but though I am called a sage, there are things I do not understand. I believe darkness sleeps in every heart, no matter how pure. Given the chance, the smallest drop can spread and swallow the heart. I have witnessed it many times. Darkness. Darkness of the heart. How is it born? How does it come to affect us so? As ruler of this world, I must find the answers. I must find them before the world is lost by those taken by the darkness. The first of the Ansem Reports chronicles the beginning of our introduction to Ansem the Wise, however we would not meet him until Chain of Memories as Diz and Kingdom Hearts 2 as Ansem the Wise. It tells the tale of the darkness and how it is affecting his world, Radiant Garden, and that he must find the answers before it would swallow it up, but as we know he would fail to do so as it was turned into Hollow Bastion in Kingdom Hearts 1. Ansem Report 2. It is my duty to expose what this darkness really is. I shall conduct the following experiments. Extract the darkness from a person's heart. Cultivate darkness in a pure heart. Both suppress and amplify the darkness within. The experiments caused the test subjects' hearts to collapse, including those of the most stalwart. How fragile our hearts are. My treatment produced no signs of recovery. I confined those who had completely lost their hearts beneath the castle. Sometime later, I went below and was greeted by the strangest sight, creatures that seemed born of darkness. What are they? Are they truly sentient beings? Could they be the shadows of those who lost their hearts in my experiments? This report chronicles the birth of what we know as pureblood Heartless. Heartless who have travelled from the realm of darkness to the realm of light. These Heartless are natural, unlike their Emblem counterparts. It also chronicles the experiments started by Xehanort and Ansem's apprentices, Braig, Alias, Evan, Dylan and Ienzo, that would take place deep below the castle, which are the same jail cells we see during Xemnas' walk to the Chamber of Repose in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. These experiments would take place over a number of years and would eventually swallow Radiant Garden. Ansem Report 3. The shadows that crawl beneath the castle. Are they the people who lost their hearts, or incarnations of darkness, or something entirely beyond my imagination? All my knowledge has provided no answer. One thing I am sure of is that they are entirely devoid of emotion. Perhaps further study will unlock the mysteries of the heart. Fortunately, there is no shortage of test samples. They are multiplying underground even as I write this report. They still need a name. Those who lack hearts. I will call them the Heartless. This report chronicles the birth of the iconic name of the most iconic enemies of the Kingdom Hearts series, the Heartless, and shows us our first signs of the collapse of Radiant Garden due to their rapid multiplication. Ansem Report 4. The Heartless appear in groups and are multiplying rapidly. I provided them both living and non-living samples. They've responded only to the living. They seem to multiply after absorbing something from the living creatures. Their prey vanishes without a trace. I believe the Heartless are taking hearts. They are born from those who lost their hearts, and thrive on hearts seized from others. The hearts taken by the Heartless become heartless themselves. Though I lack proof, I am confident in this hypothesis. I must also study their behavioural principles. Though they lack emotions, they do seem to have some intelligence. How to communicate with them, it's just occurred to me. Could they be the darkness in people's hearts? This report chronicles the first indication of the existence of our second group of Heartless, the Emblem Heartless. The Emblem Heartless are synthetically created by a machine, can be created by a pureblood stealing a person's heart, or by the darkness simply swallowing a heart. Ansem Report 5. To study the Heartless behaviour, I picked out one for observation. It wiggled its antenna and, as if sensing a target, headed deep into the castle. In the deepest part of the castle, its antenna began vibrating, as if searching for something. Suddenly, a strange door appeared. I'd never known of its existence. It had a large keyhole, but didn't seem to be locked, so I opened the door. What I saw on the other side mystified me. What was this powerful mass of energy? That night I observed a great meteor shower in the sky. Could it be related to the door that I have opened? This report chronicles apprentice Xehanort's first contact with what seems like Kingdom Hearts. However, it is not truly known what Xehanort found on the other side of that door. It is thought that the door that Xehanort had opened is the same door found after defeating Rixem in Kingdom Hearts 1, the door to the end of the world, leading to the door to darkness, where Kingdom Hearts can be found. Ansem Report 6. A massive core of energy lay beyond the door sought by the Heartless. It may be the ultimate goal of the Heartless. But what is that energy? I have devised a hypothesis based upon my observations of the Heartless. The Heartless feed on others' hearts, and they yearn for that energy core. That thing beyond the door must be a heart, too. The heart of this world. There is no proof, but, having felt the immense energy, I am certain. That was the heart of the world. The Heartless are trying to take hearts not only from all living creatures, but from the planet itself. But what do they mean to do with the heart of the world? This report chronicles Xehanort's first theories and hypotheses that Kingdom Hearts may lay beyond the door that he found, as well as setting in motion the chain of events that would lead to the happenings of Kingdom Hearts 1. Ansem Report 7. I am studying material from the meteors that rained down that fateful night. What a find! The material is foreign to our world, it is elastic to the touch, and when two pieces are combined, they bond easily. None of the records even mention such a substance. Was it introduced to this world when I opened the door? I wonder how many other such materials drift through the atmosphere of this tiny world. I wish I could soar off and find out. Could there be uncharted worlds up there? My curiosity never ceases to grow, but I should stop speaking of such unrealistic dreams. For now, there is no way to venture outside this world. My people and I are all but prisoners of this tiny place. This report chronicles the first appearance of the gummy blocks, the pieces that make up the gummy ships in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 in Radiant Garden, and Xehanort's first contact with them. This is also the first indirect indication that it is Xehanort writing the reports, as he speaks of being stuck on such a tiny world, much like he did when he was a young adult on Destiny Islands before the events of Birth by Sleep. Ansem Report 8. There is no doubt that the Heartless are deeply connected to the people's hearts. Further study may unravel both their motivations and the mysteries shrouding the heart. As a start, I have built a device that artificially creates Heartless. By recreating the conditions that spawn the Heartless naturally, I should be able to produce them artificially. This device is the culmination of all my research thus far. The machine's test run successfully created a Heartless. This may be a step toward creating a heart from nothing. The artificially and naturally created Heartless showed nearly identical traits, but the two types remain distinct from the purpose of the experiment, so I will mark the ones that are created artificially. This report chronicles the creation of the first ever Emblem Heartless, and shows that Xehanort is the one to create it. It also shows that Xehanort is the person to emblazon these Heartless with the emblem of the Heartless. Ansem Report 9. Simply astonishing! Today I had a guest from another world. He is a king, and his vessel is built of the material that composed the meteors. He called the pieces gummy blocks. It seemed that my opening of the door has opened a path to interworld travel. We talked for countless hours, but one story in particular caught my interest, that of a key called the Keyblade. The Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. It must be connected to the door that I have opened. This report chronicles the meeting between both Ansem the Wise and King Mickey that we see in Kingdom Hearts 2. This is also the first time Apprentice Xehanort ever hears the word Keyblade. This prompts him to amp up his research of the Heartless and Kingdom Hearts, as well as this new terminology, the Keyblade. Ansem Report 10. Just as people have hearts, so do worlds. The same can be said of the stars in the night sky, and deep within each world lies a door to its heart. The Heartless desire those hearts. Born out of darkness in people's hearts, they seek to return to a greater heart. Yes, that's it. The Heartless come from people's hearts, as does the darkness. Is the core of the world's heart the world of the Heartless? I will pursue the answer there and become all-knowing. My path is set. I shall seek out the wielder of the Keyblade and the princesses. My body is too frail for such a journey, but I must do this. I will cast it off and plunge into the depths of the darkness. This report chronicles Xehanort starting to regain his memories. He also devises a plan to cast his body off and become just a fleeting heart that would later go on to become his heartless half, Ansem. This sets the events of Kingdom Hearts 1 up, as Xehanort now knows his goal. Find the Keyblade wielder, find the princesses, release Kingdom Hearts. Ansem Report 11. Opening the door to the world's heart causes its walls to crumble. These fragments are seen as shooting stars. This explains why these gummy blocks can travel freely to other worlds. I know the catalyst of the collapse, the appearance of the Heartless. However, it will take time to search out the world's doors and to retrieve each heart. Furthermore, the doors can be locked using a Keyblade, making the heart forever unattainable. I must take action before the wielder of this key appears in this world. If the princesses and the Keyblade are connected, they should resonate. I have chosen a girl. I don't know if she holds the princess's powers, but I will find out. She may lead me to the key bearer. I shall set her free and observe. This report chronicles the first appearance of Kairi. She is the girl that Xehanort chooses to let free, and as we know, his observations would come true as Kairi would be shown to be a princess of heart at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, as well as lead him to the key bearer, who would go on to become Sora. Ansem Report 12. The body is gone. The heart should have returned to the Heartless, and yet, nothing. This one is unlike any other. Its memories remain, and it has yet to take the form of a Heartless. A close eye must be kept on the situation. Much is still unknown. To get to the realm of darkness, one must go through the doors of Kingdom Hearts, the place where the worlds connect. Beyond this world is a place in which darkness reigns. Details shall be archived in a separate report. There are many worlds in existence, some of which we know nothing about. The world in which we live, the realm of darkness, the realm of light, and the world in between. Wherein lies true nirvana. This report chronicles the first appearance of a nobody, a sentient being with memories of its past and a will of its own, as well as showing the penultimate report about Xehanort's theories of the realms that govern the world. The final report, Ansem Report 13. Where does the body go when it separates from the heart? If the soul remains within the body, is it still considered to be deceased? When the heart returns to the Heartless, the physical form disappears, but that is merely true in this world. Perhaps the body exists in another form in another world. If that is the case, then it is possible for one to exist in two worlds. A being that is neither darkness nor light, belonging nowhere, abandoned by its heart, a mere shell of its former self. The relation between the heart and the body is complex. However, I am certain that if your self exists here, then by definition the other cannot truly exist. The other, the one which does not exist, shall be dubbed Nobody. In this final report, it chronicles the creation of the term used for empty shells that possess wills of their own and the memories of their past, the Nobodies, and is even hypothesized by many in the community to have actually been written by Xemnas. However, this much is unconfirmed and is likely wrong. But that is the end of this first of the 3-part miniseries on the 3 different reports in the Kingdom Hearts series, on the Ansem Reports first, and also ends episode 16 of Kingdom Hearts Lore 101. If you guys liked this video, please leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Do you think that there will be reports in Kingdom Hearts 3? And if so, who do you think will write them? Please share this amongst your friends, and if you could, please hit the bell next to the subscribe button. You will get a notification every single time I upload, meaning you will get every single piece of content to you as it goes up. I've been AzureAce, and thank you for coming to the video.
you have arrived. I'm here to tell you that if you don't subscribe to AzureAce for Dragon Ball, Kingdom Hearts, and Pokemon TCG content, you will wander forever in the darkness of your heart.